Okay. I guess we have I'm local recording. I'm local recording. It's fine. It's fine. I'm local recording. Where is my capture? All right. Well, that's going great. So I mean, I can change the scene so I can show you. Hi, my capture card is not working apparently. So let's start by. By solving that. Well, actually, it's completely. Now it works. Okay, it just needed to be plugged in again. That's totally normal. Okay, so why does OBS not see it now? Okay. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. What the fuck is happening, dude? Why can't things just work, you know? I guess is the question that we need to ask ourselves. Everything is so good nowadays. Forgot to turn on the splits. I love computer. Yeah, I literally left for a couple weeks and that broke everything, so you know how it goes. All right, winter campaign, let's play. We were at track 16. I can't hear the game. 1 second. This is the source. Well, I still can't hear. But now the question is, music is loud? Yes. There you go. I'll try to remember to set it to this level. Okay, audio is chosen. Nothing. Okay, that makes perfect sense. My question is let me put the game a little louder. I think this will work. How loud is it? Very. I think that should be fine. I think that should be reasonably fine. I think we're gonna stick with that. All right, let's. What is this? Oh, this is the wrong computer. Play the freaking video game. This was the button. Oh, right. Now I'm looking something. There we go. All right, track 16. After 2 weeks of pause of me being rusty, let's de-rust once more. We're starting off very strong with a nice sausage tech track. I gotta get into the groove. That's the. Now see, the problem is that I once again face the same problem as I did last stream 2 weeks ago, and that is that I've played too many other games that are racing games. Big mistake, I know. Oh my god, I am literally. You know what? It is nice of them to tell you on which sides of the sausage blocks you should be. It is a nice little visual help. Because like, I guess people had issues with that they don't know how to do sausage block stuff. So it's nice to see the yellow, the green and the red signs telling you where you're supposed to be. Yeah, for example, there is a problem there, clearly, that I crashed into. This is like a full-on outside turn as well. This is do whatever. Okay. Wait. So how are you supposed to, or probably supposed to be on the top there? Yeah, something along those lines. And this will be an annoying one to AT, but we'll do our best, I guess. I gotta wake up, you know. I gotta get into the things, get into the groove. Remember the controls. Forget about not driving a manual car anymore. Forget about not driving an automatic, rather. Remember about driving an automatic. I don't know what I'm saying, dude. It's been a busy couple of weeks. Let's just call it that. But hey, at least I will continue playing Persona, so that's nice. Yeah, this is gonna be already faster. Okay, well, how do I? Yeah, how do I? I think inside maybe? No. Like that. Okay, yeah. No, this is gonna be quite scary. Especially at the end there. Cool, thank you. I don't care. Yeah, that's definitely not the way. Keep the gear here. Presumably the speed as well. I don't know. I don't understand that turn. Should I like do this? One of these? Like jump here? Like that, maybe? Something. Ow. That's not a drift. Ow. Bro. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what they expect me to do here. No, this has to end up with me being up there. So this line is horrible. Okay. Here. This will help. Almost certain. Okay. Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah, we're playing with the drifts due to me losing grip. That's the point. That's what they want. Okay. Okay, I see. Brother, not like that. Oh, no. This is a PB somehow. I'll take it, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we're playing with losing grip and drifting on sausage transitions, essentially. Sure. Okay, well, not like that, I think, but it's fine. I miss an event botspot, me too. It's so empty without them here, you know? Like, of course it's nice, I love my chat and chatters and everything, but I want a boss and bot that will shitpost. And it's really sad too, because both bots are like quite a thing to write, you know? If you ever wanted to like re-implement the base of them, that's very bad. If I ever wanted to like add them to Lookbot, it would be disastrous and barely possible. I mean, it would be possible, it would be just a lot of work, is what I'm trying to say. Which with my schedule and things I want to work on, basically impossible. Gears all over the place. I hate this part. I guess this is what I'm supposed to do. Just eat myself like this. I guess we're gonna try that, because it seems to be the fastest solution to the problem. I'll have to switch over Lookbot to the new mechanism that Twitch has. It partially is there already because it serves the channel point redemptions and such, but I'd like to move chat messages as well to it, you know, just to simplify some things. Brother. Oh my goodness. Like that, I guess is what they want. I think that turn will be very crucial in my case. I'll have to like figure out how to make it fast to get DT. Because the rest is like kind of reasonable. That speed was big, yeah. Yeah, that was a gold, barely. We'll need 3 seconds over that, and I think that one turn is gonna be is gonna be the main party here. Oh, I also noticed one thing. My laptop was set to be quiet, so it could probably underperform, maybe. There you go. Now I can hear it. It was too quiet in the room. You ever wonder when it's too quiet in your room and it's just your computer's power saving by accident? The white noise wasn't there. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah. Why is my computer so quiet? Is it broken? Is my hearing? Is my hearing being gone? Like, am I losing my hearing? You know, kind of deal. No, it's just power saving. Oof. I'm amazed I survived that. All right, that's gonna be a PB, I think. Okay, that's a PB, but that's not gold. Concerning. Looking into it. The release there. Let's go right here. For sped. I am guessing that turn every single time. Yeah, so not like that, I think. What if I went here? No. No, 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 no. Oh, that was almost nice. If I drifted here. Yeah, look at that speed. Look at that speed. Can't control it. Brother. Yeah, it's those jumps. Yeah. Okay, I see. I totally see it. Okay. Okay. This is not gonna be that bad. The problem will be keeping track of whatever this car is doing at light speed. It's like full speedish tech sausage. Ooh. Ow.
Glop 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 arrive.
Glorp arrive. I'm just checking that the recording, if the recording is, it is. Okay, good, beautiful. Michi Aches. Don't know why I said it like that. Thank you so much for 48 months. of subscribing to this wonderful channel. Thank you so much. This is actually exactly 4 years, isn't it? Because you know what? Actually, beginning of April is my 4-year anniversary as affiliate. That's fun. It is 4 years because it is a 4-year anniversary coming up real soon. Really cool, really cool, really nice, really nice. Oh my god, please. It's fine, I wanted to start like that. Yeah, the trick to this is keeping grip as much as you can. Really. And then switching to the jumps when you need them. Oh my goodness. It's like that, I think. And then like this. And then at speed like this. And then full speed. Can easily gain a little more speed here if I play my cards right. Okay. Like that. There we go. There she is. Okay. Alright, it's coming back. Hello, dude. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I should say good morning, I presume. That was bad. I'm good. Good to hear. Good to hear. It's afternoon. Afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon. Oof. 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 Can I have gear 5 here? I don't know if it's worth it. I think I should probably stick to 4. PB with this, please. Yeah, I definitely can have more speed here. No, dude. Ah! Loki, a big interview this morning. Oh, shit. Hope it went well, yeah. Big interview. Sounds scary. Very slow, but if I have speed here, Oh shit. Yeah, that was too much on the unsafe side there. Okay. They seem to really like me. It's a marketing job for a music award company. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Hope it works out. Especially if it sounds cool. Okay, this is nice. Finally. Social media and outreach. Sounds cool. Yeah, hope it will work out. Ow. Fingers crossed, yeah. Manifesting, definitely. Oh. Oh. It's okay. I'm waking up. It's literally just the beginning of the stream. It's fine. I can do it. Ow. Yeah, that gear change is unnecessary and just ruins everything. Okay, good to know. Good to know, good to know. I really feel like I'm missing something. Oof. Your name wasn't always Loki? No. You probably know me from Lukio from a longer time, back in the Wind Waker times. But yeah. It was like an older nickname that I kind of just use on Twitch. And then I figured that, hey, I mean, I want to try and change it into something different. And everybody back then called me Luki. So I figured, hey, could make that work like this. And it was very lucky because this username was taken on Twitch, but Twitch happened to, like, I checked once and it was not available. And then I checked like a month or two later and it was available, which meant whoever had this username got their account closed and Twitch recycled the username and made it available. And so I snatched it and it's mine now. I was trying to do the same for Lookbot for months now, but that doesn't, for months, for years even. But like, because Lookbot is now called Lookbot O, because I was Lookio and this Lookbot O, you know, kind of deal. And I tried to drop the O for the longest time, and I tried to make it just Lookbot, but I can't, because that account is, at least it used to be, I don't know how it is right now, but it was taken over by some sort of 24/7 music stream bot that was just constantly streaming, so Twitch considered it as active, you know? So can't even attempt to, you know, hope and get that name for Lookbot, but unless that account closed and you know, someone else took it over, but trying for years for the dude name. The account doesn't exist, but the name's unavailable. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. She is cool. It's true. She is cool. Can confirm. Well, yeah. It's been a very long time, and I don't know if that account is still available or did someone else take it over, which makes me really sad, but you know, I should check again. It's been like a couple months since I last checked. College nickname that evolved slightly, that's cool. Yeah, mine is in the evolution of the old username that I had on Twitch, that I had online in general. None of my college or school username or school nicknames would make any sense whatsoever because of Polish. Well, they would make to the certain bits and pieces of Polish audience that's around here, but they wouldn't make sense to the rest of people, so I figured that since it's not a Polish stream, you know. Yeah, I don't know how to do this turn. I'm like messing it up constantly. I'm losing time as a result. Like this. Oh, no. No. Yes? Fucking hell, almost. That was a good ending. Oops. I'm still kind of amazed that I managed to get the old that username that I have right now. I checked at some point and I found out that this is there's like another person that's trying to use this username, so hence many platforms I can't just use Luki because it's taken. I have to use Luki PL. This is the most common option that I go for because why not? And I checked that that person is like a DJ/producer from Germany or something. The other Luki on the internet, you know. I don't know how active they are right now, but they were a little bit active when I checked their profile out of my own curiosity a couple years ago, so... Oh, it's over. Yeah. It's so easy to lose grip there. Usernames. I really wondered how it's going to go with usernames in general. Because people have like, you know, there is like, no, let's be honest, there's like a limited amount of cool usernames you can come up with. So like the people that are born after us, for example, are clearly at a disadvantage when it comes to coming up with a unique nickname. It probably also explains why there's so many first name bunch of numbers, you know, on the different social media services and such as their username. Why people turned into phrases. Like, I don't know. If your username would be "don't be a poop" or something, you know, instead of just a cool one-word nickname. Actually, now I wonder if that username even exists. Somebody has a username like that, probably. Been trying to change mine for like 3 years and just didn't, yeah. What came over you? Oh, that was fast. That was also fast. That was bad. Okay, well that slowed down at the end, but that's a PB, so I'll take it. We need like another second or two. 46, 45, 44, 43, yeah. No. Probably like a 43 low. You know when you wanna cut all your hair off or get a tattoo because you're just going through it? No. Every time I walk past a tattoo shop, I joke, haha, let's get tattoos, but really I'm only like 30% joking. Listen, fun fact, I don't have a tattoo, and I've been thinking of getting one for the longest time, but because this is the first one, the decision paralysis is so strong that I genuinely don't know what to do. So I just don't do anything. I don't get decision paralysis often, but in this case, I have very, 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 very strong decision paralysis in my brain. Get something stupid. See that this is the thing though, because if I ever start to make some tattoos, I would like to sooner or later maybe turn them into something more, you know? Slice of pizza. That's very funny. Oh my god. This is just a proof that she knows me too well, dude. It's like we live together or something. Besides, like, fuck it, we ball. Yeah, I mean, I know that's gonna be the case in my case too. See, because my problem is that if I ever wanted to start working on, like, and start having tattoos and such, which is kind of an itch in my head, you know, if I ever wanted to dive into that world, I would love to at some point sooner or later have something that would turn maybe not fully, but like at least into a, like a partial kind of sleeve deal going on through my arm, you know? Not like a full sleeve, of course. I don't want to like cover it fully, but I would like it to be like a one consecutive going through piece that would start from here, you know, and just go all the way down my arm. Like, I don't know, I have like a very specific vision about this, but the problem is that before that happens, I would like to have at least a couple smaller ones. But then what do I have so that it plays out with that, you know? Should I ever decide to do it? Got a croissant last summer at the tattoo convention for simply no reason. Looks like a maggot and I love it. I'm happy for you. Like, this is the problem for me, you know? Like, I would like to have something cool, but I would like to have something that will also play into me spending way more money on getting more and more tattoos to cover my right arm, for example, or my left arm or something. And I know that this is not the only spot to get tattoos on, but here we are. I don't know how to get that start. This one turn after dirt is so deadly. And I'm still kind of guessing it. Just like a, yeah. Patchwork mixture of different styles, yeah. I don't know. Maybe one day I will cave in for something stupid in a something stupid spot. Like, I don't know, maybe me and Machakes one day will decide, hey, let's get, I don't know. Let's get a car wheel tattoo. And I'll go, okay, but as long as I can have a train wheel. Famous car wheel enthusiast, yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm like, this is like an extremely undecisive moment for me when it comes to picking a tattoo. I'm so dead, yeah. The stream okay? The stream's okay. No. Damn it. Can be stressful, but you feel like the closest person to ever exist after. Fair. Well, it is a very personal thing. I agree. I mean, it's your own body, right? That was quite fast. Okay, well, not that. I don't know, dude. Here. Maybe like this, yeah, okay. And then without that little fuck up there. Okay. That's a very long slide I did there. Nice. But that was like, what, 0.6 ahead? I gained back like half a second and then like 0.1 on top of that. Something like that. I had this weird thing yesterday about tattoos while looking at mine. Feeling come over me about how this is written by random people that I don't know, some of which don't know my name and vice versa. Yesterday. Yeah, that's like another thing for me. Where do I find a trusted tattoo artist, you know, kind of deal? But that's like just because of the first one, right? Like obviously a couple tattoos in, when it starts to be like a mishmash of everything, it clearly won't be that big of a deal anymore for me. Can't stop thinking about the croissant that looks like a maggot, honestly. But you know, I'm also here for it. More power to you, dude. Brother. Oh. I did a big milestone today. I uploaded the very first, non-public yet, but very first highlight from my Twitch channel onto YouTube. Ooh, YouTube. Scary. But yeah. Which officially, I think, opens the era of highlights appearing on YouTube finally. Which also means I have to install DaVinci or something and start editing some older highlights and also download the rest of them because I'm very behind. Wow. I can't do that beginning well. Okay. So what if I do this? By the way, is my stream framing? I don't think it should because I don't see any dropped frames, but I think my OBS previews are like lagging behind now. I think it's fine? Okay. It must be just my OBS being laggy internally, but unless my laptop started updating or something, which, you know, is entirely possible. I realized today at work when I was working on something that everything was like extremely slowing down when I was trying to do something that demanded, you know, hard drive stuff, disk stuff. And it was really weird because my work laptop, of course, has an M2 drive in it. So I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And as it turned out, Windows was very, very, very carefully indexing every single file that was created when I was like, I don't know, compiling the work project or something. Effectively extending the time of anything that's happening on the hard drive, you know, because it has to index everything. Because that's important. It's just so annoying. The system becomes so annoying with every passing, like, week or month even. Like one of these days you'll see me stream from Linux. It's also 9 p.m. I started really late. Oh, that was a good speed here. That was messed up. I want to see if I can like do something with that. Although that speed is very difficult to control here. And more speed here. 71. Okay, it is a 43, like I expected. And I did lose some time earlier, so I think that would be like a high 43. High 43. I think we need to go into like past the half a second mark though. This is a red truck after all. Okay, nice. That turn is like key. I think I have the beginning dialed down. Like, minus the fact that I sometimes lose a little too much speed here at the start, but I feel like I have that part dialed down. It's just the after dirt, that turn has to work. And then I have to not, you know, shit my pants when I'm going way too fast for all the other turns afterwards, but yeah, because this is like 0.6, 0.7 loss, which I should have. Then I'm faster here, and then I mess it up. I did actually mess it up on the PBO, but right, I was not sure what to do here. Okay, no, don't do that. I'm trying to figure out with this speed what's the best strat. Like this, maybe? It's a little faster. That counts like half a second. Okay. Okay. That was good. Oh, that was good, but then I messed up the later part. That start was good though, that's what I wanted. So if I go here, like that. Aye, that was slow. Yeah, that was the time. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think I can squeeze out much more from the beginning here. Without crashing at least. Exactly my point. I'm glad that this works. Hell yeah, everybody's awake. Will PB slightly, never mind, it won't. Lucas Olish. Yeah, there you go. Of course. Of course. This is like the oldest redemption I have. Ever since I started, ever since I got affiliate all the way like 4 years ago. This was the channel point redemption on here. Oh, that was, I will remember that Jackbox game forever. We need a new Macheik's Jackbox stream. I think this is the thing I want to say here right now. We need a new Macheik's twitch.tv/Macheik's Jackbox stream. It's been too long. It brings out all the fucking weirdos. We'll set followers only mode and make it community only. That was stream, I'm pretty sure. But we could do it on VC as well, yeah. It would be also nice time zone wise because we could schedule something for like Saturday evening or whatever, you know. So that NA can join. Damn. Discord, yeah, Discord Jackbox would be fun. It could be a Discord Jackbox, honestly, like, let's be real. We don't have to make it a live stream. I would be down to just sit down and chill with some Jackbox. I feel like my social anxiety is also less nowadays compared to like years ago when we played Jackbox, so I'll probably be a little more open, especially when it will be not on stream. Haven't been in VC since like 2020. We're missing out then. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what we can do about that, I guess. We sometimes join VC on on Felix's stream, Discord. Very occasionally though, because it usually happens like in the morning. So for me, it's like wake up, feed the cats, and Michi is still kind of a little sleepy. Sometimes if they overstay, we'll catch them at like 11 AM our time. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, for me, like Felix's VCs are like, it's always like they happen in the morning when I wake up and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna feed the cats and then eat my breakfast and then join. And then I do all that and then it's 10 AM here, and most cases, like 9 out of 10 cases, they're all gone already because it's, you know, 10 AM here is like Eastern, what, 4 AM? So they're all in bed. Rightfully so. It's a little sad I missed out the Tekken 8 itch everybody had back then. But it's also difficult to like join in and play games with people because it's my work time. So I technically shouldn't be sitting at my personal PC, but in the desk behind me and be working. This was cool. The car didn't gear up unnecessarily. Oh my god, please. I don't want to drift this whole turn. So it's just gonna be sad speed-wise. I've never done like a community thing on the stream ever. Honestly, I forget how much I love to be super social, and then I get a chance to be super social, and it's like lightning strike my brain. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, sorry, rather I should say I don't feel you, but I can understand you, how that works. I am not that much of a social animal, but you know. With what people I know, that's a different story. Hello Norby, welcome to the stream. How is it going? How's your evening? Ooh, fuck. It's not related to anything, but I would like Luke to know that my Animal Crossing island does not stutter at all handheld. I am very proud of you. It does make sense though. Hey, sometimes you just gotta yap, you know? I am a yapper myself if it's about something that's tickling my brain in the right way. Like, we can talk about, like, I don't know, literature and I'm gonna be sleeping, but if you wanna ask me, how does this plane land in fog? Expect an essay. How does that make sense? I can tell you why. Because, hi Bess, welcome to the stream. Because when you're playing handheld, Switch is rendering at a lower resolution. You're playing on the dock, it renders at 1080p. But if you play handheld, it renders at 720p. And that difference in itself makes it so that the graphics card has less work to do. So it is just working a little faster. It is a little bit more energy efficient in this regard as well, but it also can happen that it can just work faster and be much more, you know, manage the game better, if that makes sense. So yeah, when you're playing the game on handheld, the console renders at lower resolution, which means it has less work to do. They did that to save power, but that's also going to have an effect on the games. I should add that the GPU is also slower when you're handheld because they know that you're going down the resolution. But like, it's not always a one-to-one translation, right? When it comes to lower resolution versus lower power on the GPU. They tried to balance it out as best as they could, but of course, you know, can't win them all. So in case of Animal Crossing, the game manages way better at handheld, because that's just how the game is written on this console. I'm losing so much speed there. Shit. Oh. My earbuds are getting stuck on this Monster Cat patch, and it's annoying me a little bit. So alright. Alright, so. To do there. I'm just guessing. I'm just hoping I'm gonna be fast. Video games, yeah. That's faster. Oh shit, okay. Please don't screw me over. It screwed me over. I wanna see how it turns out if I do it actually correctly. Well, that's not correct, unfortunately. Because I'm gonna lose. Yeah, okay. Yeah, video games. Not worked on a personal graphics rendering game project forever. I'd love to work on something at some point. The itch is coming back. I mean, the itch maybe was a little calm because I kind of do that at work, but speaking of video games, I replayed Blasphemous 2 recently within the DLC. The game still slaps. Very good and fun Metroidvania. Yeah, you recommended it to me, I think, a while ago. I have not gotten to it, but it is on the list. I have not touched, and I did not touch Animal Well, even, which I heard is also a very cool game. And inside me there are like the two classic wolves, and one of them yells, "Leave this game for stream." I think it would be just fun to do like a Metroidvania block on stream once. Oh. Legend Zaza. Honestly, I'm pretty excited. I feel weird about the starter choice a little bit. I wish they kept the trend they did with the first game, so just take a starter from a different gen. But other than that, I'm pretty excited for that game. And it will be again a problem because Michi will want to play it on stream probably. Which means I'll have to play it before her, but without her knowing. Just so amped about Megas. I'm amped about the new fight, like the revamped, I guess, fight system. I really am curious about it. I really want to see what they cooked there. Looks scary, a little bit. I'm also extremely excited about the Switch 2. Because I don't know if I ever said this on stream, but me and Michi got tickets for the Switch 2 experience. And we know that it's gonna be probably in Dutch and we're going to be very sad, but still. Saw a lot of videos about previous Pokemon games and then I experienced the trailer and I feel a bit weird about the Legend Za. Super random? I don't think it was super random. I think they already used Cyndaquil as a starter in the Arceus. They did, right? I think Cyndaquil was starter in Arceus, right? So they wanted to do Gen 2 starters, but then they were like, oh, we already used Cyndaquil, we have to do something else. Which is a little sad because, again, they could have done, like, I don't know, Chikorita, Tepig, and some other, I don't know, Gen 7, Water, whatever it was. But then maybe they wanted to bring out the other Gen 2s to give their Megas, you know, give them Megas or something. I don't know. That's like the only weird thing I have about the Zaza. Other than that, I'm pretty excited. Yeah, Madkip even. Yeah. Okay, then not Totodile, then replace freaking Chikorita with something else, you know? Oh, maybe, yeah, I know. I like that they experimental, more action-based in Legends. I wonder if it would make sense if I released here to save my gear. Probably get meta is gonna go. Yeah, oh, it will, yeah. Hey, I mean, Totodile was the GOAT when I played Gold Silver. So, I mean, it's obvious which starter I'm gonna go for when I play the game. Ow. What? Okay. I gotta tell you though, I have not finished whatever was the last big Pokemon main title. What was it? The... Oh my god, I don't even remember the name. Oh no. Not Arceus, no. Scarlet and Violet, thank you, yes. Arceus, I did play Arceus. Arceus is a very good game. I love it. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet. I think it's just the release of that game kind of left a lot to be desired. Not to be like the guy that's like into crying about the game itself when it's like, oh, it's not the gameplay, not the graphics, but like that game just was not well on release. Handholdy. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I liked Arceus a lot, but that's like because this was a new approach to Pokemon game, you know. I didn't really fully expect didn't know what to expect about it, and I was not disappointed. Scarlet and Violet, on the other hand, were like, I kind of suspected that they want to try going the, you know, Arceus formula a little bit when it comes to world itself. And I think I just kind of hoped that it would just work well. But the problem is that that game just did not work well. I had a very poor experience playing it like handheld or something, and it was just really, really sad at the end of the day. Like it was... game breaking repeatedly in the first few hours, really. Yeah, exactly. And also, mind you, it was really difficult for me to like play the main title for like, because like I think when Sword and Shield came out, I became like extremely like discouraged from the series, because I already did not play a couple of main titles. I played XY, I think, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. But then I started feeling like every single Pokemon main title release is just the same exact game on a new map with a new gimmick mechanic, and that's it, you know? That's on Switch, yeah. And that was like the problem, because like many people loved Sword and Shield from what I heard, but like I just couldn't get myself to buy a copy. It was like very difficult for me to just justify buying a copy, because I felt like I'm buying, like, to a point, yeah, I get it, that you're like buying a Pokemon game, you kind of should know what to expect. There's like 8 gyms, there's gonna be an evil team, and there's gonna be like an Elite Four at the end, and that's gonna be all fine on games, but like, I don't know. It was really hard for me to just convince myself to buy the game, so I just didn't. But then when like Scarlet and yeah, I didn't finish Thunder Moon, haven't finished touched another Pokemon game after that. Yeah. And like I get it that like, you know, I bought the Scarlet and Violet because like we were in a little better situation money-wise, and I had some spare money. I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll just give this game a try. And then this game turns out to be like a disaster when it comes to like a bunch of gameplay breaking stuff, you know, just game breaking things happening, and that just made me sad. Before XY, I remember I skipped the Black and White and Black and White 2. I played through Heart Gold, but that's a remake of the second gen, which, I mean, nostalgia driven. I had to play it. Someone had so much that I should have loved, and I also just kind of didn't. Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's the thing for me. I like kind of picked up Scarlet Violet because I was like a kind of hopeful that they like changed something, that it felt a little bit different, that it felt like a little bit more, you know, open. Like the game is not stagnant in the same style, but newer scheme. Like it's trying to do something new after Arceus, but then again, okay, that's not it. I have to like go more like this, I think. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Pokemon games, you know. Even from a silly Pokemon sleep, you need to take a short break sometimes, and I kind of did a short while ago. But then we're back, so it's all good. Hi Sindra, welcome to the stream. We are back once again. Yes, 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 confirmed. How you doing? You know, I think the problem with like many games like that, like Pokemon Sleep even, is that my brain sometimes just goes, I don't want to have a daily commitment. You know, kind of deal. That's not good. Oh no, that's not bad actually. I hate the gears here. It was the same thing with Animal Crossing when I was, you know, I mean in 2020 when it came out. It was the game and it consumed like half a year of my life easily. But then at some point that commitment kind of becomes a chore, you know, and it just stops being fun and my brain just needs to rest from it. Pokemon Sleep was the same way, even though it's supposed to be just like a sleep tracker, but with Pokemon, you know, at the same time it's like, you do have to feed your Snorlax, you do have to remember the meals, you do have to like level up your team, you do have to review your sleep and catch other Pokemon and such, and it's just... I don't know, my brain just sometimes says I don't want to. And what are you gonna do, you know? Not listen to your own brain? Oh, well, that's too slow to make anything happen out of this, but yeah. Okay. All right, let me try focusing. Focusing on video games helps sometimes. Keep in mind, this is the first stream after being, again, gone for a couple weeks, so we're shaking off the rust. No promises. Oh, that gear is annoying. Oh no, man. This should PB. If I'm fast enough here. Yeah, this is a small PB. Not a big PB, just a small PB. This is a tough one. I did not expect to have to come back to Sausage Tech, but here we are. No, no. Like that. Like that. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. No. Wait, P. Almost forgot. Got bit by a stupid Animal Crossing spider. Rusty, yeah. Oh, I forgot that this game had fucking spiders too. You know, the same thing, dude, the same thing happened to me literally like a few days ago. I left for that trip to Poland midway through last week, and I was like, you know what? Instead of taking my Steam Deck, it's gonna be just a few days of worth of trip. Instead of taking my Steam Deck, let me take my Switch, and I'll play some Animal Crossing. That's gonna be a chill time. I wanna go and chill, so let's have a chill time. And sure enough, here goes. Came back home. Well, was preparing to come back home on Sunday. Distracting myself. Preparing to come back home on Sunday, preparing for the flight and packing, and played the game a little bit, and I was like, oh, could buy some turnips. And then here we are. Now I am religiously checking the prices of turnips at my island, hoping I'll make a profit, etc., etc. You know how it goes. Found like an old Excel spreadsheet that I had where I was like tracking prices on my island just to see the patterns. You know? Just so I can like cross compare which pattern I rolled for the week or something. Reasonable. Oh, that's really sad. Good old addiction. Oh yeah. Listen, Animal Crossing is a very special video game, and I never expected to say it, but yeah. Because I never played it. New Horizons is the very first Animal Crossing game I ever played in my life. And I mean, you know what? You got me. I'm a believer. The gear change there is so annoying. That should PB. PB. Played any of Animal Crossing games? Get ready. The second you dive into your first one, it's over. I love it so much. It has such a special place in my heart. Played it as a kid with my sister a lot and have so much nostalgia with it. And then to get that second time with all my Discord friends. Oh yeah. Weren't you the one dude that saved Michi's hunt for Marshall? I low-key remember something like that happening. She was like streaming attempts or something. And then she ran out of tickets and got really sad, and you were like, okay, actually I have Marshall in my island. Just talk to him, please. Something like that. Marshall Saga is a core memory, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And they were your tickets too, yeah. Oh yeah, you found Bob on Island 6. Oh, right. Okay, I remember. Yeah. Animal Crossing is like a video game. Yeah. It was really funny for me because I never really understood the villager hunting saga because I was like not, you know, not an Animal Crossing person. This was my first video game. I didn't know what to expect. But then... Oh, Raymond. Yeah. I never really understood that, but then with the set of villagers I have right now, it's like, you know, I get that. I would also spend multiple tickets or whatever in game just to get a single NPC on my island. When by my Raymond on my campsite, yeah. I love his eyes, but hate the rest of his design. Honestly, if I had to pick a new game, you know, which villagers would I want, I'd probably go for Kiki again. Kiki just reminds me of Gigi so much, I can't say no to that cat. And again, I get it. right? Like... Jesus Christ. Gold Doggo NPC. I think you could find something, probably. There's a bunch of different types of villagers, you know, Norby. Yeah, Muddy is a little the gold, I guess you could say. Yellowy gold, I think. You could like it's like, you know. The problem is that there's like every game there's just like ever so many villagers you can find. The game starts you off with like a couple, I think, but then you gotta fill up your island somehow. I think also what I would not give what I would want to have is yeah, Goldie is goldish. I think Kiki and Hopper would be my requirements. I love Hopper for everything, really. He's a penguin, he's grumpy, I love him. He calls me Slushy. What more? What else is there not to love? Why am I so fast? Holy shit. Half a second? Where? Oh, fuck. I think I kept that 5th gear and I entered the turn better. Okay. This might be the key. This might be what we need. I wanted Marina really badly, but I got so attached to everyone on my island I can't. What is this emote? The thought of asking someone to leave, yeah. Interesting. I do gain time here. Shit. So I can gain time here for sure. Okay. Okay. What was it? Bear? Bear. Yeah, Kiki and Hopper are my favorites right now. New game comes out, I want to find Kiki and Hopper ASAP, and then maybe Phil. Boots has a special place in my heart because of being the very first one of the two very first. And Tammy. How slow? Yeah, sometime here. Oh no 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 no! Why? Come on! Oh shit! Like actually, crypto. Ow! This is like a NASCAR turn, I guess. Here, actually, I should not be drifting. Yeah, I should be going full speed. Because I can just gain time by speed itself. Okay. Got sucked into Animal Crossing. You're welcome. Happy to help. You know what that means, really? That just means that it's time for a new game. We just need a new game, and Nintendo has to deliver, and that's all there is to it. Okay, this will not end well. This doesn't well, actually. Holy shit. Look at that. PB! A little bit. There's an AC Switch to launch game I will throw up. I'll make sure to fucking bring you a ball in before the direct or something, I guess. Step by step. I am making mistakes, but step by step. This is a really fast-paced track. Just really like full speed mania. This was good. Would that save it? No, I'll lose the time anyway. Let me see one more thing. If I like keep the grip, if I keep the grip and like release. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think it's just a matter of keeping the grip here and just going full ham. Yeah, okay. Mario Day? Oh, yeah. Oh, Martin, yeah. Listen, I felt what Michi said to me recently, that we would love to see an Animal Crossing game which is now more like in the city or something. I think it would be nice to like mix things up, have a little like maybe village and land or something, I don't know. Just not necessarily the island, but rather like a, you know, I don't know, a city block or something, I don't know. I'm so slow. Fascinating. I think a hotel is in our future. Interesting. Interesting theory. Let it be known, I have no idea what other Animal Crossing games were. I never played them. I only know that Pocket Camp is a mobile game where you are in a camp. And that's really all there is to it. Well, whatever will be the new Animal Crossing game, I'm pretty sure we'll all buy it day one and play it until our Switches literally just die of battery exhaustion, so. First 3, you just moved into a town like every other villager and that was it. Could only really decorate your house and put designs on the ground. It's really adamant for a while that there wouldn't be another Animal Crossing for a very long time. New Horizons felt like they meant for it to be the end. Just 2 whole years of updates, yeah. It would have been more than 2 years. The mayor and then, yeah. I think that they just kind of stopped updating it because they had like a long-term plan. They built the base of the game, which was very exhaustive anyway, like expensive. And then they And then they kind of after that happened, they've like just fulfilled the project essentially, you know. So the game became complete, quote unquote, in their eyes. But the problem with Nintendo is that once they like, you know, once they do a game, they want to also try and top the game they made with a new one. And that's like every like game kind of, if you can look at it. They at least want to like match it, you know. So they block our row of townhouses, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, the problem with like the island idea is that it is a very limited space. Because you have an island, right? And an island is like naturally limited space-wise. Because there's the fucking ocean. So I guess the question that I have is, how are they going to make a new game which feels like it's kind of on par with New Horizons, you know? I love the limited space. Yeah, my point is that it's a very easy explanation to why there is a limited space, whereas when you're like in a city, that's a totally different idea because they have to kind of artificially restrict you to the space that you're in. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a stupid game design point, but I feel like it kind of could matter. There's very little like things that you could do that like restrict you to a specific space. You know, I don't know, maybe it would be like a mountain village. So like you're surrounded by mountains. That could be cute, kind of, I guess. Especially in winter, you would have a Christmas village with all your villagers and such. But then, you know, they can't like expand that easily outside of the areas because they can't just add swimming or add mountain climbing or something. Like they added swimming to New Horizons, right? I don't know. I'm sure that whatever I'm talking about is probably already solved if they're ever deciding to make a new Animal Crossing game. I'm like almost certain that whatever game they have in mind is already solved that problem. And I certainly hope it's not Animal Crossing My Small Little Moon or something like that. It's nothing that scratches an itch in my brain like Animal Crossing for the GameCube. The sounds, the music, and the graphics. Yeah. It's perfect. I've never really played any other title. Maybe I should. I'd like to see them at some point. That's bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What like mainline Animal Crossing game was released before New Horizons? Was it New Leaf? New Leaf. I missed like one single day and Marshall moved out, scared for life. Yeah, I feel you. I heard it was quite harsh from you quite a bit of times. What console New Leaf released on? Was it GameCube? Oh, 3DS, okay. Interesting. I guess then I have one more question. (2012), huh? So it was like 8 years between New Leaf and New Horizons. That's quite a bit of time. But I mean, if you think about it, it would make sense timeline-wise. That's PB, I think. It's not a PB I wanted, but sure, we'll take it. Every console since the GameCube had one minus the Wii U. Interesting. That was a crashed PB, but it was a PB. Get like an Animal Crossing board game. Oh. That's funny. Yeah, this is the we don't talk about that kind of game, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, maybe it is time for a new Animal Crossing game then. I really don't know. Okay. What the fuck happened there? No. Dude, what was that? What was that? Oh my god. Oh no, it's happening. I'm enjoying Trackmania. I'm enjoying getting scammed. Holy shit. I must have touched the corner there or something, but like, why? Why was it like that? Please. This is very good. No, okay. Fun, it's fun. It is fun. No, I am having fun actually. Like, just put it to the record, put it out there. I am having fun. I would like to, however, move on to the next track. Sausage tech is unfortunately not my strongest field of expertise. Alright, let me sit down like a human. Ergonomic sitting. .mp4. Uh-oh. Because, like, if you think about it for a second, the games, like, what, the last updates, they updated the game for, like, 2 years, right? So it's, like, what, 2022? When they stopped. It's 2022 when they stopped updating. It's been 3 years. I honestly, if I have to be honest with you and like completely real, I think they need like probably like 2 more years. Unless in parallel to the New Horizons updates, they were already working on that game. For how complex Animal Crossing is, when they want to try and match Could you imagine? It would be wild. I think that, yeah, we're not probably talking launch title here. I think they probably have something else cooked up. I mean, one of the big things that we already know about is gonna be, Prime 4, right? But Prime 4 is already something they announced. It's already something that we know is coming, so I'm almost certain that there's gonna be something else that they're going to cook for Switch 2 coming out. And I have to wonder how hot it's gonna be, because like Breath of the Wild being launch title will be very hard to beat. You know, it was a very strong start for the console. Mario Kart. Yeah. True. I mean, the Mario Kart thing was already mentioned there, yeah. Kind of loosely mentioned. But like, Mario Kart is like a game that's like... I don't know, maybe it's just because it's just me. I'm not a big Mario Karter. I mean, case in point, look at your screen to see what kind of racing game I'm playing right now and spending hours on. Partial to Crash Team Racing. Okay, fair. Imagine if it's gonna be a fucking Captain Toad new game or something. I mean, I'll be excited, but it'll be very funny if they opened with Captain Toad as launch title. What the fuck was life in 2020? For real. Oh shit. Most played game on PSP was Mod Nation Racers. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I guess that's just me, because like I'm not that much of a Mario Kart person. Like, I get it, you know. I played Mario Kart here and there. I get it, you know. It's just not me. It's just the gameplay. I don't know. Something about the gameplay that doesn't necessarily scratch the itch. Like, I will play it with friends and I will have fun, but, you know, it's not the girl that I would... Not a girl? Not a game that I would buy for myself and try, like, beat or something. More of an occasional, I'll hold the last place for you guys, you're welcome, kind of guy. You know. I have forgot to drift. I have no regrets except for maybe I should have stayed in uni. Fair. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I'll be happy regardless, because even if the console comes out and there's like no good launch title, Prime 4 is like around the corner anyway. And God knows we'll stream that game on this very Twitch channel. I don't know if I'll be done with Metal Gear by then, but I guess we'll have to take a break. My life did not change at all during COVID because I'm a freaking shut-in nerd. I mean, same, honestly. The only difference for me was that I worked from home. I started working from home instead of working in the office, and that's all. Prime 4 is the launch title. I can imagine that. But then again, this is a game that has been already announced. Although I don't remember, is Breath of the Wild like announced before Switch was announced? Because I know this released on Wii U as well. Years? Oh, okay. Several years before, okay. Zelda teaser. I mean, we just had Echoes, and we before that had Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like if they ever want to go back to talking about the mainline Zelda game, then it's gonna be like a long time. Because again, like, the Tears of the Kingdom came out quite recently. First shown in 2013. Oh, Jesus Christ. And the Switch was announced in 2026. Holy shit. It didn't come out yet. We are having pre-production in units, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shit head a little bit. Next year, Pog. That's crazy, I know. It's crazy how time works. But yeah, I get it. 2016. Yeah. This is not gonna work. I'm too slow. Single-player story adventure games are a bit tied to archaeology. Interesting. No. RIP. That was a good one. Yeah, I don't know, man. Prime 4 could be a launch title. They did say 2025, so... I don't know, I guess we'll all see. It will all come to light in April. Share after my message. Yeah. Yeah. It would be a really fun story with this game though. You know? Like a game that was announced all time back, that is in development all the way back in like fucking 20, what it was, 17? I don't remember when was the first like teaser. Yeah. You know, I don't know. It's really depends. I mean, depends what you count as a launch title. Because if you think of like, I don't know, Wii Sports, then yeah, there were more. But like thinking about like a big launch title that's like driving the console sales at the very start, it's hard to say. But like also, Switch itself was like a very risky day for Nintendo because they were not doing too well after Wii U flopped, you know. So they kind of decided to just put more power onto finishing Breath of the Wild first of all, and also on like all the like demo titles. I think 1 to Switch was like a demo title for Switch that came like at launch as well. Like Wii Sports was a demo title for Wii. I don't remember what else came out next to Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was the big one when Switch came out. ARMS? Oh, yeah, something like that. I think what's also worth knowing is that the shit. Snipper clips. Yeah, exactly. But like at the same time, if you think about it, Switch 2 is, I think, gearing to be backwards compatible with Switch 1. So you already have a massive games library that the console comes with, you know. So like I guess they're not that hard pressed to do that, especially that Switch 2 hardware wise is not gonna be like that much different either. I don't know what kind of different like tech they'll put into Joy-Cons and such, but I feel like that will not be like a requirement for it to have like a, it's kind of like Wii U, honestly. I don't think Wii U had like a big like hardware demo title. Like we had Wii Sports and then Wii Sports Resort, because obviously, right, that those are like the big demonstrating the technology titles. Switch had 1 to Switch, which was supposed to be kind of this Wii Sports-esque mini games, showing showing off new hardware. So I don't really expect that Switch 2 will have anything like that, unless they decide to do like, I don't know, 3-4 Switch for some reason. 1 to Switch Resort, I don't know. Alright, that was slow. Want to switch resort. But I also, like, if I remember correctly, Want to Switch didn't really sell that well. It wasn't like a super popular game. Because I remember, because they didn't sell it with the console. Because they sold it as a separate title to the console. And many people just slept on it like I did, because everybody wanted to play Breath of the Wild instead. It wasn't like it added included with the game, with the console when you bought the console on launch. God, I remember something from 2016. Holy shit. And anyway, it is also kind of wild that I never changed the battery in my Switch, actually. After all these years. And really in no Nintendo console I ever did. I ever had to. That would be stupid if that worked. Wide. Okay, PB. Sub 44 as well. Good. Maybe we can get this before the end of the stream. Never had switched a battery in the device, which is kind of mind-breaking, as I will be anything to know while being an IT technician. Yeah, you know, I mean, different devices have different quirks, is the big thing. I did my big first battery change in like modern tech was my old iPhone 6, and that was like kind of eye-opening, and it was still easy mode because it didn't have the seal around the screen when you open it. Every iPhone nowadays is a fucking disaster because you have to let, like, on every phone you have, on every phone around the screen nowadays, whenever you open it, you have the special like glue seal kind of deal, which is supposed to make it waterproof, but also it makes it extremely annoying to open. Like I recently, a few months ago, I changed Michake's battery, like the phone in Michake's phone, the battery in Michake's phone, in iPhone 12, and holy shit, the time I spent to just open that phone was a extremely annoying time. And you also have to remember that you have to lift the screen up, so when it's a screen, good luck not breaking it. Good luck not breaking anything inside the phone when you're trying to like cut the glue open. It's just extremely annoying. At least Apple stopped doing the pull tabs in the more modern phones that hold the battery in place. No. That prompts a bit cracked display, yeah. Because like also if you don't know, because modern phones are like, the batteries are just so dense, the best way to like protect the battery from rattling around and getting damaged in like a week is to glue it to your phone's case. So to change it, you need to let that glue, make that glue detach, you know, from your battery. And that's also another ordeal. The modern iPhones have this, like, I mean, so I should revert. The old iPhones, for like since forever, the way they did it is that they had this very specific kind of glue that holds the battery to the case. That's like stretching. They call them pull tabs. And essentially that's because you grab that thing, you pull it a little bit, and as long as you pull it as parallel as possible to the battery in the case, you know, it's going to just stretch and let go. But that means that it's also like extremely difficult to do it right. It's very easy to make the pull tab just break. Ask me how I know. Then I had to slow down. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I lost the time. God damn it. So display will not survive the procedure and it was expensive as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing too. If the display is like at least a little bit cracked, then attempting to open the phone will mostly result in destroying the display. So yeah, it's usually a GG. Like, we have to have some sort of better technology to make it so that the phone is serviceable and yet still kind of waterproof, you know? Some better seals. But yeah, that's the big problem, usually. So like, yeah, coming back to the pull tabs, they did use the pull tabs for the longest time, which made it so that you had to, you know, remove them, which they're very fragile and they're very extremely easy to tear, and then you're screwed, essentially. Then you need to like get in some isopropyl alcohol under there and then just pray for the best. Whereas with the modern iPhones, the ones that they released this like last year, the 16s, they changed the pull tabs into like a specific glue material that when you put in a voltage in there, you attach like, you know, a battery or something, like a 9-volt battery, and run some voltage, that glue just gives up magically. I don't know how that works. I don't know how it's possible. I don't know how they made this happen. But it's like a game changer when it comes to removing the battery from the old battery from the phone safely, you know. It's just now the matter of opening the phone that's sealed. That's watertight sealed. Which is still annoying, but you know, we do what we got on. What I really do miss is the era of phones where you could just take the back cover off and just toss the old battery and put in a new one. Like, that was the time, you know? And like, I kind of don't care that made that phone not waterproof. Although I'm pretty sure that you could still design the insides in such a way that you could make the phone waterproof. Oh, come on. Okay, well. I love that all phones are USB-C now. As a European, you're welcome. You're so welcome. But yeah, I love the fact that my iPhone is a USB-C iPhone now. I feel like for larger devices, USB-C is a little too fragile of a port. Like, I wouldn't want my laptop to have USB-C as a charging port. My mom has it, and it's like very extremely easy to wear down that port. It's just so small with a large device like a laptop, but then heavy, you know. Battery cover without glue would be my favorite option. Honestly, same. I feel like there could be ways to make the phone waterproof with a battery cover being exposed, you know? Like, because we have all those other ways to make the phones, you know, make the insides of the phone exposed to the outside without water damaging the insides. Like, speakers are a very great example. They just have a seal around them, which makes the water not able to cross, you know, go through. SIM card trays do the same. So I think that there could be a way to do this if the manufacturers wanted to and cared about such a thing. But then, you know, who would buy a new phone without a planned obsolescence? Like my phone currently, I feel like I had it for like over a year now. And it's still going great, but I know that Apple will find a way to like kill its performance in like 3-4 years and make me change it or something, because it's just gonna be not updated anymore, for example. Again, we love planned obsolescence. I loved how like all the Android phones had this thing, especially with Samsung's, that you would like change a phone, like they would like upgrade your operating system to like a new major Android version, and that would just make the phone just complete garbage. It happened with 2 of my phones, honestly. I had like 2 Samsung phones before I had my iPhone, my first iPhone. And it was the same exact story. The phone worked great, and then a couple updates later, the phone went garbage. My Galaxy S3, yeah, it happened with my Galaxy S Advance and my Galaxy S4. I had the S Advance, and it originally came out with Android 2 on board. 2 something, I don't remember which version was it, but then they upgraded it after like, I want to say a long time without any updates. They released an update to Android 4, which was I think to KitKat or something, I don't remember the name exactly. And like, it was nice to get that update, but God, it made the phone just not work. It was constantly overheating, constantly chugging on battery. So then I swapped to the Galaxy S4. And it was the same story. The phone came out, it was quite fun, it was quite fresh, quite new, quite exciting, quite fast. Then a year or 2 have passed, some updates came in, and then all of a sudden that phone just went to shit. To such a degree that it had like a power saving mode in it. And I remember very specifically that power saving was actually making the phone use more power. Because it didn't like, you know, calm down the apps in the background, like Messenger, like Facebook Messenger when I used to use it. When I was still the user. So it like... It would like... It would like, how do I say this? It would like clock down the CPU to save power. But that meant that all the programs running in the background, all the apps running in the background, needed to take more time to process what they had to process. So it ultimately meant the phone used up more power. And I remember that one discovery when I was sitting at work and my phone was kind of warm, and I was like, oh, that's so weird. I have power saving mode enabled. It has 60% battery and it still chugs on battery so much. And then I wonder if I turn off power saving, and all of a sudden my phone went back to normal. Stupid. I don't know if I would want to buy a Samsung phone nowadays still. I know this is like a different story, that Samsung like worked on their version of Android so much recently, and like they upgraded it way more and like works way better, but still. But I am also getting tired of iPhones. I think in a few years, once this phone finally gives up, I'll probably try the Android world again. I feel like I need a change, even if it's gonna be just for a couple years. And then I'm gonna be like, no, back to iPhone, you know. Ow. Why are you like this? Let's test something. 21, okay. Exactly my point. Why is every phone a snooze fest? Foldables were kind of a breath of, like a breath of fresh air. But then they were all extremely expensive, and then they became a snooze fest again. They just became a more expensive standard flagship iPhone or standard flagship Android phone, you know. And it's like, what brand to switch from Samsung? Yeah, I feel you. I don't know which brand I would choose. I'd maybe go with a OnePlus or something. I don't know. I would want something where I know I would be able to install like a custom Android ROM after like a year or two. I don't know if it would be Lineage or if it would be like CyanogenMod or whatever is the replacement of it nowadays, but I would like something that I could potentially install a custom ROM on, you know, that I have a little more control over. Had problems at the time, yeah. Nothing anymore, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was really holding my, you know, crossing my fingers for LG because they had some fun ideas, but fun ideas died because the market said, no, we don't want fun. The LG Wing was such a fun idea. It was stupid, but it was fun. I liked it. Oh, damn. Stuck in Apple's clutches. If I wasn't, I'd have a Google Pixel. Fair. Fair. It's so stupid, yeah, but it was like so unique in this regard too, you know. That's what I meant about foldables. Like, it was an extremely fun concept to have like a tablet and a phone in one when the first phone, like, folds came out. They were like so unique, so fresh on the market. But now every single phone is either a Z Fold or a Z Flip. Plus the fucking screen, the fucking plastic screen on the inside is like so fragile. I feel like it would be so easy to just damage it. Like a random crumb on my thumb when I'm like eating breakfast and looking at my phone can damage it. No, thank you. I don't know. It's just, everything is just so stagnant. Everything is just so the same. We're having the same iPhone release every half a year now even. It's just beyond snooze fest. Remember being hyped on my cousin got an LG flexible phone? Yeah. Hey, I still remember, like... No, I shouldn't say that. That looks is my old job. Never mind, forget what I was trying to say. Phones used to be kind of fun. They're not anymore, is my point. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I remember being extremely excited when Nokia N-Gage released. And then it never released in Poland, but then I managed to, after some time, get a second-hand N-Gage. From like Allegro, which is Polish eBay, essentially. Somebody like imported them and then they just used them a little bit and then they sold them. And I remember buying one like that. And that phone is still with me somewhere in my drawer, and it's been the best phone I ever had in my life. The amount of time we spent on a summer camp with other people playing games on that phone, playing fucking Worms, World Party. And then the stupid thing that they didn't figure out how to put the earpiece in the phone, so they put it on the side. So when you wanted to talk to someone, you had to hold it like this. Comical, 10 out of 10. Give me more, please. More modern, please. More phones like that. Never seen the N-Gage IRL. Next time I go to Poland and we meet, I can bring it with me. I don't know if it works still, that's the big if, but I can try bringing it to show it to you if you want to see it. Okay, well, the problem is I'm somehow 0.2 behind. Would be nice. Have the option. Yeah, I'll try my best, because, like, the last trip we were supposed to go to Poland, which was supposed to be last week, did not work out as we wanted to. We wanted to make it like a car trip, like a road trip, and that didn't work out, so it ended up being just me and flying. But I do want to make at least like one car trip a year to Poland, mostly because then I can just bring more things with me there and back and not have to worry about like airline limits and shit. So whenever the next trip happens, it will probably be by car. So if you are interested, I will just drop it in my trunk and bring it over for a meeting whenever we decide to schedule up a meeting. I'll try to revive it too. I remember that phone had a very, very serious issue with the OS. Like the OS just kind of boot looped at some point. But then I remember some years ago trying to start it up again and it kind of just worked. So I don't know. Maybe I could find like an old used battery for it or something and revive it. The touchscreen Nokia that had a keyboard that rolled out. That was fun, yeah. I think I know which model you're talking about. I remember I had it wasn't really a flip phone Nokia, but it was like a slide up Nokia kind of deal, where you had like the base with the phone, with the like screen and just the main buttons. It wasn't touch screen, but you could like slide it up to get access to the buttons. That was fun. Oh yeah, the Sony's PSP phone. I remember. The Xperia or something. Such a classic, dude. Alright, here's what we're gonna go do today. I feel like it's just a matter of a couple rounds, but if it's not gonna work out, I'm giving myself, however, 15 minutes until the track timer hits 300. When it hits 300, we're ending it, and then we're gonna come back to this on Thursday. It was a nice little D-Rust stream, I guess. I remember how I like slept on the PSP era. It was such a fun concept too, with the discs. Yeah. I have that with the DS, my OG DS, which unfortunately recently its plastic just started giving up and cracking, which made me really sad. Garbage. My first PSP, the 3004 model, yeah. Yeah, I remember my OG DS still. I think that despite the cracked plastic, I think is probably still running. That console was so much fun. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a PSP. I have a Vita, but I did not start it in a while. Yeah, it has to be like NASCAR-y here. Yeah, it happens. I'm still sad that I ever like it because my parents were extremely like kind of setting on if you want a new console you gotta sell the old one because you won't use it anymore. So that caused me to sell my Game Boy Advance to get the Game Boy Advance SP, and then sell my Game Boy Advance SP to buy the Nintendo DS I have until this day. It's a shame. I would like to buy an Advance SP and an Advance or something just to have them. It would be cool if I had the, like, at least the same colored model, you know. Advance SP was extremely fun. No, dude. Do I have to? I think this is... I just have to NASCAR it. I think that's probably what they want, but you have to like release a little bit. Like this. Kind of like this. Something like that. Advance SP was the first console I have seen and played on. Yeah. For me, it was the game. I mean, I have once on some sort of like summer camp or something, I did see an original Game Boy, and that was kind of mind-blowing. But then I remember we had like a summer place, and my neighbor there that I was friends with, he had the Game Boy Color. And that was the big deal breaker. You know, that broke my brain. And I remember playing, getting the Game Boy Advance and playing a bunch of games on it from Game Boy Color especially. Like Gold, Silver consumed me. This is also where I got my Metroid infection. Castlevania games too. E02 especially. The Game Boy Advance titles are like ingrained in my memory forever, I want to say. The amount of time I spent on those games, holy shit. I'm so slow. 0.35 behind. I was just so slow earlier. Okay. How did I do that? Fuck, no. Oh, all I needed to do was just go forwards. Damn it. Ah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. So there is a huge time save here. I presume that I have to hit that 5th gear earlier than... Just lose less speed, I mean, forehead. That was unnecessary. I have so much speed here. And it's really hard to control. Yeah, okay, so I can slide. I need full grip here to make this happen. Okay. Okay, this is bad. All right, yeah, 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes and we're wrapping it up for today. I think I know what to do. It's just I'm tired again. Stop me if you've seen this or heard this before. I hope the other red trucks won't go as bad, because that will be a very, very, very bad information when it comes to Black Series. But again, I'm not a sausage techer, so it's too late. Very precise jump here to like get down there and to do this turn. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, the PSP, yeah. Yeah, I've been the one that liked the PSP kind of. Well, not really. Because my friend had it. I didn't. But I mean, I still got infected with patapon sickness, so... I gotta play this game, like, fully. At some point. No, I had a good speed, but then I fucked it up. Oh my god. Okay, so 0.45 is not AT. That is an interesting piece of knowledge that I think I'm going to press the pause button on and go sleep and relax. And what was the pause? Decimal. I think we can stop it here. That's what I'm trying to say. If it's like over half a second. I liked it? Okay. If it's over half a second, then we're not gonna do it today. And my fingers are giving up anyway. So back to the grind next time.